guys, so today I am filming a makeup tutorial, and I don't ever film makeup tutorials because I just don't ever feel like I'm very confident in myself when I do makeup. I know that I can do it on me and it looks decent, but like showing it to you guys, I'm like, this is so weird. One, yes, I do look like Pocahontas today. I feel like Pocahontas today. So I am filming my everyday fall makeup tutorial for you guys, and this was actually requested because I got a few comments like, where are your makeup tutorials at? Like, we miss them. Like, I've been looking for like a fall one, and I did not know that you guys wanted to. I didn't know you guys wanted to see a makeup tutorial. So make sure you guys are leaving me comments of what you guys want to see, because I will film them. Even though I'm not very like confident in filming them, I will always film them for you guys. This is a look that I have been wearing basically every day. Like, my lip color will change, obviously. Sometimes I go darker, sometimes I go lighter, but for the most part, everything that I am using, I have been using non-stop the past couple of months. But I hope you guys enjoy, and make sure, like I said, for you guys to leave me comments below which videos you would like to see. We are only a few days away from starting Vlogmas, which I'm super excited about, so make sure you guys leave me comments of what you guys want to see, what types of videos, who you want to see in it, and all that jazz. Alright, but let's get on with the tutorial. Santa Claus coming to town. I'm filming a fall makeup tutorial, and I'm jamming to Christmas music. Whip. Alright, you guys, so to start this look off, I always start by placing a base eyeshadow on my eyes, and I'm actually going in with just a fluffy brush for this, and I'm using my Lorac palettes today, and I'm using the second one, and I'm using the color light brown, and this is basically, as you guys can see, kind of my main color. So I'm just taking a big fluffy brush and applying this all over the lid so that when I do apply the other colors, they really pop. And this is a good transition color too. For the rest of this look, I really use my first palette from Lorac, and I'm going to be taking the dark brown color Espresso with a flat tapered brush, and I want to say this is a flat tapered brush, but just like a smaller brush, and I'm putting this in my outer corner, and I'm kind of doing like a winged effect. This is just so it gives my eyes like some definition. But I'm just applying this on both sides, and then I will go back in with my fluffy brush and blend it out. And I make sure I put this just a little into the crease as well, so that it gives like my crease color and everything. Now going with the ever so creative name of Black, which is a black eyeshadow, I'm just taking a tapered brush or like a definer brush, and I'm just placing this on my outer corner to define my eyes even more, because I want to make sure my eyes have a lot of definition. And then what I'm going to be doing is taking a little tapered brush and grabbing the color Sable, which is just a little bit lighter than Espresso, and I'm going to be putting this on my bottom line. And I'm going to just be blending it out with my finger. I would usually use a brush, but my eyes were really sensitive this day, and I wanted to make sure that it was not super harsh, that it was more blended out. Now for my favorite color in this palette, I'm going to be taking Garnet, which is a absolutely beautiful red shade. And if you guys have hazel eyes, you need this color in your life. You guys will see my eyes pop so much with this beautiful color. So I'm just taking my finger, which is the best way to apply this that I think. I'm going to take it with my finger and apply it to my lid as my all over lid color. And then just taking a fluffy brush and making sure that there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to be taking Black again with a flat tapered brush, and I'm going to just be tight lining my eye, as well as doing a little bit on my waterline. And I'm just going to tight line the other one so they're even, because like liner, we need to make sure that everything is even. Alright, now going back to the second palette, I'm going to be taking just a very light color Beige, and I'm just going to be applying this on my brow bone for my highlight, and then taking a fluffy brush and making sure there's no harsh lines. So that's basically it for my eyes. Now moving on to the face, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible for 24-hour foundation. There's like a thousand names in this foundation. But I'm going to be using this with my Beauty Blender, which, let's give this video a thumbs up for the fact that I'm using the Beauty Blender. I have somewhat mastered the art of using a Beauty Blender, and I'm so proud of myself. So I'm just going to be using this, and if you guys would like a tutorial on like how to use a Beauty Blender, or this is kind of already one, let me know, because I know that they are kind of a pain in the butt to use. So I'm just applying this everywhere because I'm extremely broke out right now, and I can't remember what color and shade I'm in, but make sure you guys are checking the description box because I will be posting all the item details down below. So this is like my favorite part of doing my makeup, which is my concealer, and I totally don't have an insert for what I'm using, but this is MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer. I am in color NW20. I love this. This is a holy grail item for me. I don't think I'll ever find a better concealer, but what I'm doing is I'm using a foundation brush, concealer brush, and I'm applying it underneath my eyes in a triangle formation, and then down the bridge of my nose, and then a little bit in the highlight, like my forehead, and I'm covering up any blemishes that I have. Like I said, I'm very broke out right now, so I'm making sure that I have a lot of coverage. And also around my nose, I have a lot of pigmentation there, and on my cheekbones, and then on my chin and on my cupid's bow. So I'm just kind of highlighting everywhere, and I kind of look like a zombie. I know, it's kind of weird. Yeah, I know. I'm weird. We already knew this though, I'm pretty sure. But this is like my favorite part. So now I'm just taking my Beauty Blender again, and I'm just going to blend in my concealer. And for anyone that likes a full coverage concealer, this MAC Pro Longwear is amazing. I seriously love this concealer so much. So I'm just taking the Beauty Blender and I'm taking both sides of it, and I'm going to be blending in so that I don't look like a zombie anymore. For all my oily skin girls out there, if you have extremely oily skin, this is a great product for you. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray, and I just use a few spritzes, and this is just to help set my foundation and my concealer to make sure that everything stays in place. I am applying my Carmex Lip Balm right now because I am going to be using a little bit drying lipstick. Also, oily girls, this is what you need in your life. So this is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and this stuff is great. I'm just using a big powder brush, which is from Real Techniques, that's where it's from, and I'm just applying this all over my face, and especially in my T-zone and under my eyes to set my concealer. This is a really great powder. It literally keeps me matte all day. For blush, I'm using two, and the first one I'm using is MAC's Breezy, which is just a beautiful plum color. I seriously love this. This is my go-to blush for the fall time and also into the winter. But I'm just taking a blush brush from Real Techniques and applying this onto the apples and working it up. And then also I'm using this color from the brand Flirt. I don't know, I just found it in my makeup collection and I really love it. And I'm applying this to give just a little bit of a peachier effect. I don't know, like I liked the look of it, and I think it helps bring a lot of warmth to my face. So that's what I do for blush. And now for contouring, I'm obsessed with the Lorac Pro Contour Palette, and I'm going to be using the medium contour with a flat angled brush also from Real Techniques. And I'm just going to be applying this into the hollows of my cheeks and doing that on both sides, as well as I'm going to be working this into my kind of my hairline so that it's like a full contour, like it doesn't have any lines, and then onto my forehead so that it gives me a little definition. And then sometimes I like to contour my nose. There's nothing wrong with my nose. I just like the little bit darker look that it gives, and it looks really good in pictures. And then I do also put it on my jawline. For highlight, I am using this eyeshadow actually with a brush that's from Tarte, I think. And I'm just applying this onto like the top of the apples of my cheeks and the bridge of my nose. And I know I have really oily skin, but for some odd reason I've really been into highlight, and this is a beautiful highlight. And then I'm also taking a flat tapered brush and putting this into the inner corners of my eyes so that my eyes nicely brighten up and widen. It is brow time, and I'm using this little palette from Breexy, and I'm going to be using that kind of medium color. I'm definitely not using the dark. I do not need brows that dark. And I'm just taking an angled brush and filling in my brows. I actually really like my brows, you guys, but I, for some odd reason, just kind of want to fill them in because I have noticed that they're getting a little bit patchy, even though I've never done anything to my eyebrows. So I'm just filling these in just a little bit to make them just a titch darker. For mascara, I'm taking one of my favorites, and this is from Klein, and this is a really cool brush because this is a volumizing as well as lengthening mascara, and it depends on what you want by how you twist the brush. So if you twist it down, it's volumizing. If you twist it up, it's lengthening. So I do a little bit of both here. I don't show you, I think, when I do it, but I'm just applying a couple coats of mascara because I feel like I look absolutely naked without mascara. It is so weird. Any of you guys like that, where you don't have to have any makeup on, but if you put mascara on, you're good to go. So I'm just applying this to obviously my top and bottom lashes and making sure that I hit every single lash on my eyeball. And for the final touch, a little bit of lipstick. And this is one of my favorite fall shades. It's from Maybelline. I actually don't know the exact number, but just check the description box and it'll be down there. But I love this because it's not too dark, it's not too light, it's just like the perfect fall color. And a little trick for you guys, which I'm about to show you, is if you put your finger in like your mouth and then pull it out, it will grab all the excess lipstick and you won't have any on your teeth. Little fun fact for you. So that is the completed makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys do recreate this, I definitely want to see a picture of it. Make sure you guys check the description for all makeup details and past videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!